Do you like that intro, guys? I don't, because I hope we don't give up too much. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back to the third.
All right, y'all. Man, I was letting it run, you know. I don't know how much of that y'all wanted an intro, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Tantalizing. This reminds me of those Carmelo Anthony rumor days when he was actually a viable player to get.
Well, he actually did come playing for us a little too late, but
That's why I said when he was a viable player to get.
but they also kind of screwed him over too at the same time.
Well, he should have came earlier.
When he got here, they told him don't take no mid-range shots.
Yeah.
Really? That was a thing?
Yeah, they literally told him don't
Did
shoot.
not know about this.
Yeah, so like I mean, Melo's game is predicated off the mid-range. It's not like he just three and drive. He gets buckets any and everywhere. So you kind of carve out a lot of his offensive firepower when you do that. Plus, he was a little bit older too. So yeah. But yeah, man, we back.
Yeah, man. How was everybody's weekend?
Oh man, rainy. Happy past Father's Day, belated Father's Day to all my fathers, young Dan. Happy past Father's Day.
Appreciate it, man.
It's always a weird time during this year.
Yeah, this was my first one without my dad. So yeah, it was something, an experience.
Yo, what's up with all the rain we've been getting?
It's been hot.
Yeah,
Bro, it's been like literally raining almost every day for like the last week and a half. I've been tempted to go outside, do a little bit of walking, but like I'm not about to get caught up in the rain.
It's been hot, bro. It's been crazy hot. You know what happens when it's hot like that?
the water cycle.
Water cycle. Water
Wait,
evaporates.
what does it being hot have to do with anything?
Because it heats. It's heating up the water from the ocean,
Right.
and that water is evaporating up into the clouds.
Right.
And that water then collects in the clouds, and once it becomes too heavy, it drops. And then that water floods back into the ocean for that cycle to continue again.
So what you're saying is we're going to continue having this kind of weather?
I mean, this hurricane season, so there's also that.
I mean, I've been wanting to go
But
to
yeah,
the
extreme heats cause rain like that. So whenever it's hot for an extended period of time, expect rain.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this because I tried to go to the pool yesterday, and I was like, oh shit, let me go to the pool. I started actually getting dressed, ready to go. I looked outside my balcony. I was like, oh, it's raining. Pointless. Like I just wanted to go jump in there, bro. Like I missed Labor Day weekend. Is it Memorial Day weekend, not Labor Day? Memorial Day weekend for all the funds and all that stuff. Like I've been trying to get to the pool ever since then, and I can't. It's a little frustrating.
Why is that a thing that we don't swim in the pool?
Because black folk don't know how to swim. I know how to swim, but
No, I'm
definitely
just saying
not
when it's
swim.
raining. I know how to swim.
oh, because you don't want the lightning or thunder to hit the water and you can get electrocuted.
That does happen.
Safety,
Really?
yes, safety.
All right then.
That's why, like, you can play. Like, I think you can play. I think thunder is the one where you hear it.
Right.
As long if it's thundering, you can still play, but if it's lightning, you can't. Like I remember during football season and stuff, like they would cancel it once you start hearing the thunder,
Right.
the boom. If you see it, it's one thing, but once you start hearing it, okay, we gotta close up shop, delay a game.
The more you know.
The more you know. But yeah, man, let's pop it off. Let's pop it off. First topic of the day, we got dealing with some music.
Yeah, Wayne dropped.
Wayne did drop. How do we feel about that?
I
Wait,
personally,
everybody immediately started laughing. That's not good.
I personally only listened to those first few songs that you played. Wayne is still what he has always been,
Facts.
which is just He can put nice little rhyme schemes together, but he's not really talking about anything. Like, there's no real subject matter. I mean, he had songs that have subject matter, but for the most part, most of his stuff is just him putting together rhyme schemes. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
So should this have been a mixtape and not an actual album?
I don't know, bro. Some people talking about this is what Andre 3000 was talking about. That's why he don't want to rap no more. It's like, what does he have to talk about?
I mean, there's a lot you could talk about.
Yes.
I mean, you still have the whole luxury rap scene with Currency, Larry June, Dom.
They're not that old, though.
Yeah, but they're not young either.
They're not that old, though.
Bro, they in their late 30s, early 40s.
They're not that old.
Yeah.
That's old for a music scene.
Who in their late 40s?
I mean, but it's Wayne, though. So, but Wayne's always been talking about debauchery since forever. So it'd be nice to see him kind of graduate to a different level while still using those same rhyme schemes and things like that. Because I did turn it on. I was like, I enjoy the lyricism, but
Wayne is 42.
This is not old.
Because he started off super young.
Yeah, not old
He
at
went
all.
platinum while he was still
Larry
in high
June
school.
is 34. Andre 3000 is 50.
Well, he's way older than them.
So,
But I mean, I felt like I don't really understand the hate that the album is getting. Because honestly, one big comment I've been hearing is like the beat choice. And like I have heard tracks where it was like, look, if he would have did something like this, it would have been fire. And that was a dope sound. And then when I actually checked out the album, it's like, okay, I understand what people are saying. But I don't know. Personally, I've always wanted more sounds like this in rap. So it was like cool to see it happening with Wayne. But
what song is that?
that's me, bro. That's one of the first two.
Talking about the one with the animals.
Okay, was that Elephant Talk or something
Yeah,
like that?
something like yeah.
Okay, so even that joint. No, that's not something that I've desired to be in rap. No, but that one was even still like, oh, okay. Like it was like, I get it. If he's not gonna change the subject matter, at least he's like doing some varieties with the beats. It don't sound like the same Wayne beat wise. So like to me, it was like, okay, it's cool. I don't mind it. I understand what people are saying, but it's just like at least there was change in another angle to the music.
I feel that. I think what makes it worse on top of all this was that people were like, so this is what y'all wanted for the Super Bowl? And I was like, damn.
Yeah,
they kind of had a point.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, in terms of like performance, in terms of like song selection, like he doesn't have really anything like current that's out that you can really be like, oh, this is a banger. It'd be all older stuff. But I definitely see why they didn't go in that direction now for the Super Bowl. Even I was like, man, you got to get Wayne. I mean, you in Louisiana, you in New Orleans, like at least part of it. But it makes perfect sense now. But that's been a hot subject. That's been kind of hilarious now for the last little bit, especially with people like Timberland and what he got going on.
Yes, man.
What's going on with Timberland?
So,
we'll put him on. Put him on.
Yeah.
Dang.
So Timberland started an AI label.
Oh yeah. You know, I did see that.
So that's stage 0, and then he signed his first AI artist, Tata.
I saw somebody calling him demonic.
Really?
I hadn't seen that angle.
Yeah.
Why? Why demonic?
Because the guy said that he believes that music and the ability to produce music is a spiritual, like you tap into a spiritual realm to do that, and then for you to use AI to tap into that realm. He was like, that's low-key demonic.
Okay, he definitely lost me when he said that.
I know one
I
thing.
mean, it depends on what you believe.
I mean, you use instruments when you tap in. Are instruments demonic? You use computers when you produce.
Yeah, but you have to program that stuff, though.
You got to program
it's
AI.
Still coming through.
No.
You got to program
You got to
AI.
prompt the AI.
Which is the same thing as programming it. It's no different.
I want to see him use it because this ain't the same Chat GPT that I got. Like, what is he using, bro? Like,
it all depends on what model they're using, and that they're building up to.
Yeah.
You know, like they have different models you can set up. Like if you ask it certain questions, it'll start training itself. But it just depends on the data that they pull from, the model that they're going off of. Because like I remember when AI first really hit the scene, they had that one dude create that one song, and it was like, oh, this is made from an AI person. I was like, this sucks. But I think from Timbaland's point of view, I think he wants to be able to create the music, but then from the artistry side of it, kind of guide to what he envisions the song to be, not what another artist performs it as, or him trying to communicate, hey, this is how I want you to perform it. I'd rather sit down and program it myself for how I want it to sound versus somebody else's interpretation of it. And I was like, okay, I could see that point of view, because a lot of times different artists get different beats and they might get a song and they might not sound good on it, but then you give it to somebody else like, oh, this is perfect, like this knocks it out the park. But what if that wasn't the original intent of the musician or the producer that made that particular beat? Well, they wanted it to be a little bit different. So I think that gives them a little bit more control of their own creative process rather than trying to depend on an actual artist to deliver what they've been trying to produce. That's what I got a little bit out of from it. I can't remember what video that was. Ray Daniels, I think is what it was. That was talking about it. How you feel about it, Dave?
Well, because I'm just thinking about like how you're describing it, and I feel like, you know, it's a process thing because first off, you know, the thought process of trying to think how to put it all together. Hold on, I'm still thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, yeah. But no, okay, so because when you say the artist interpretation, so in that point you're thinking vocally, not musician wise.
Correct.
Okay, right, because I've seen him play keyboard, and to me it's like if you can play at the level that he plays, you can technically play anything. But okay, got you from the vocals. But then most people work through like a demo. Like, so it depends on the workflow.
Well, then it takes the whole demo process out because they record the demo in order for another artist to listen to it and interpolate it.
True.
But why not let the demo be your actual work? Like, that's what you want it to look like, sound like. So it kind of removes that middle step out of the way. I guess and you go direct to the client or direct to being approved. Versus, oh, we got a demo tape out. Let's put it out. Let's see who sounds good on it, who doesn't. Versus, this is what I want it to sound like. This is it. And let's go ahead and push it.
I guess to me, bro, I need to see, like, I want to see him use it or interact with it and how that works to even, like, have a concrete. Because it's still, like, on a certain level, doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? So I really just want to see how it's even being used. And I want to see someone that's not musical make music with this. Like, can someone that's not musical at all?
I don't think that's possible because there's too many small things that you have to think about. Because, like, think about if you set up a prompt, right, and you say, hey, well, let's say you have a model based off of all hip hop songs from 1975 to now. Mm-hmm. Right, that's what your library basically is. You're like, hey, I want you to come up with a 5-bar, 6-bar stanza, whatever, that's never been produced before. You don't want to sound like a broken record, so maybe you can go through all the different songs and be able to spit you out because you have to be able to prompt it correctly. So I think having the knowledge of everything is crucial to that piece of it.
Yeah, I'm right back to I gotta see him use it. I gotta see, because even to say that he's signing an AI artist, like that just seems like marketing clickbait to me. That doesn't make any sense. Why? It can still be him.
Money.
I just want to actually see it.
Deals, probably publishing and all that other stuff.
The scary part is after we see it, it's too late.
You think so?
I kind of do. Speaking of too late, man, have y'all heard about this Senate Bill number 3 for Texas? Bro, they may have to make it illegal for all CBD and hemp-based products.
I'm not surprised. First it was THC, then it was they've been trying to do this for a minute.
So we're regressing, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah. They're trying to lock it down. Anybody that was even enjoying the medical benefits of CBD, they trying to stop that by come September. It's literally made it through every phase except for. So it's literally made it through every phase except for being signed by Greg Abbott. So it's happening, I feel.
He's in a wheelchair. Hopefully it doesn't make it or he trips and falls.
This guy. But all right, man. Didn't we see some movies over the
weekend?
Over the weekend?
Sure did. How was that Dun 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 Dun?
You know, I was actually a little disappointed, bro.
I knew it.
I mean, because they told us what it was.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I didn't believe them.
I mean, they literally said it's the first 2 or 3 episodes.
But see, if
of the new season.
But if they started at that point and then we just move forward, then that's cool. But like, you know how like some of these movies, like I thought they were going to do a montage moving forward. They started on episode 1. And it was a little montage, like, okay, cool. But nah, they stopped around maybe like 3 episodes from the end, and you got to see that all the way up. Only the very end was the new content. And I mean, it was good, but it was like, oh, okay.
Why?
I could have waited.
That's probably why I'm not a real big fan of the movies that they always put out. Because one is either non-canon.
Right.
Or it takes too long for it to come out for it to be relevant to even care about.
Right.
So like even with like the Jujutsu Kaisen movie that's coming out, I hope it's relevant. I hope it's gonna be good. Don't know.
I'm actually starting to be afraid for Demon Slayer at this point.
Well, that not so much because they've already came out and says it's covering a particular arc or particular sections of it. So like at least with that you get a little bit more direction. But like even like with like the My Hero movies, like I can always wait to watch those later. The One Piece movies, I can always watch those later. It doesn't really necessarily have anything to do with the current timeline. It may have additional information to kind of flesh it out,
right?
Make it make more sense, but it's not needed.
Yo, the My Hero angle is crazy because to me personally, there hasn't been a single movie that even comes close to the show. The show is better than the movie.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like that's rare to me in animation.
Well, that's because you only have hour 30 versus a whole series, which could be 10 episodes, 10 to 12 at 30 minutes apiece.
I get that, but we're talking about even like the actual action set pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like even the action scale is money. Like. But that's the thing. You would think they putting the money into the movie. Speaking of, well, I could segue, but you saw Ballerina, didn't you?
Yep.
How was that, man?
Damn good.
Really?
Better than Thunderbolts. 100 times better than Thunderbolts.
Hilarious.
Okay.
It's probably one of the better movies I've seen in a while. In terms of like action and stuff. Brother, they had one scene where she was fighting a dude. She somehow ripped a string of bombs around a dude's neck. Like how you kind of like go like this, and like, you superplex somebody.
Yeah,
bro. She got it around and ripped it around his neck, and then superplexed him. But when she superplexed, she kind of like kicked the table to where like the table kind of fell, and she was on this side, the other guy was on that side with the string of bombs over it.
And then it went off, and she was protected. Ooh.
Bro, she was protected, and the whole body just exploded. I was like, bro, that is disgusting.
I can't wait.
It was disgusting.
I can't wait.
You know how they had the fire breath shotgun scene in John Wick? Was it John Wick 4?
Yeah.
Where they did like the top view, and he was. Well, we don't get the fire breath shotgun. We get a flamethrower series where they're fighting with flame. Bro, Nils is just running around. Beautiful.
I can't wait. Okay.
Beautiful, bro.
It's definitely a must watch.
It's you do see John in there. John does make several appearances.
Yeah, you see him in the trailer.
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe he was just an appearance, not part of the plot.
I did too.
But
so he's actually a major player.
He's I wouldn't say major, but he's definitely a part of the plot.
Okay.
throughout the whole movie. You get to see him a little bit of action, but old girl, she ain't no punk.
Okay.
she then I was a little worried. She was like, man, how is a chick gonna be able to get all this? Man, it was good. You basically have like a society of killers that basically the whole city is a part of in the mountains. So she goes to find this guy that killed her father, and while she's trying to look for him, she's in this shop and she sees a little ballerina trinket. Just so happens it was the same trinket that her father had bought her when she was little. So she's like, okay, evidently I'm in the right place. All of a sudden, you see a little boy walk past the store. He goes, and it kind of throws you off a little. Like, why would he do that? Turns out the whole city is part of this community. And so the guy makes an announcement, hey, we have an intruder. Everybody be on the lookout. Bro, she's literally fighting an entire town. Running from building to building. Bro, when I tell you it's good, it's good.
Okay.
It's a lot of knives, a lot of different types of guns.
You know what's crazy about that?
Oh, Daryl, the dude from Walking Dead.
Yeah, he's in there.
He's in there too.
Jasmine wants to see this one.
Oh, take her.
I can't wait.
Take her.
I can't wait.
Take her and take her and enjoy. It, only bad thing is it's a long ass movie. So the movie started at 10:20. I got to the movie there like around 10:15. Bought my ticket and all that, bro. The movie didn't come on till like 10:50. I looked at my watch; it was 10:48 when the actual like movie started running. So it's a legit 20 to 30 minutes of previews, and then it didn't end till almost 12:20.
Okay.
So you're gonna be there for at least 2 hours, for sure.
I ain't tripping,
but it was good though.
It's good to see longer run times in movies. I was getting upset from the consistent 90 minutes, bro. I hate 90-minute movies.
I don't like 90. I can do like an hour 45. I think that's prime. Cause when we start jumping into 2, bro, I'll be like, maybe it's my ADHD, but I can only stay focused to it for like up to 2 hours. After 2 hours, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go home. I need a refill on my drink. I need to go use the restroom. It's getting hot in here.
Dang.
No, it was
feels like you're describing how I felt to watch Thunderbolts.
I'm serious, dog. What was even worse was we went to the Regal one right off of 99, and the tickets were $30. And in my head, I'm like, why are these tickets $30 a piece? They're like, oh, it's a VIP showing. So what does that mean? Oh, it comes inclusive with popcorn, ice cream, and unlimited drinks. I said, say less. I will take that. Bro, they had the little bags of popcorn already. Like, you just go in and grab one. They had fountain drinks. You go get your own drink. They had ice cream machine. Get your own ice cream. So I literally got some Mountain Dew and a popcorn on the way into the theater and on the way out. Best believe I made a stop. I got another full thing of Mountain Dew and I got another popcorn bag and walked out to the car. I was like, oh, this is nice. This is not bad because a small popcorn was like $10.19 and the drink was like $9. So that's $20 already on top of a $15 ticket. That's
these
$35.
Need to chill with the bro. I remember, like I worked at AMC, bro, for a good little minute.
Bro, tickets was like $12, right? $7-9.
Forget the tickets, bro. I'm talking about the hot dogs right now. I've been a fan.
This nigga said the glizzies.
I've been a fan of movie theater hot dogs.
I'm talking about the meat stick right now.
Hey, bro, I don't even care though. I've been a fan of movie theater hot dogs since I was a kid. Them joints now, bro. If you get 2 of them, that's $20, bro. Oh, no. For some hot dogs, bro, y'all out y'all mind.
You get you a whole pack and some bread.
You can get several packs
and condiments.
Yeah, absolutely not. And y'all don't have no nacho cheese dispenser, because that's one thing I always did too. I would buy the nacho cheese cup, put it on my hot dog. I believe the nacho cheese cup now is $3.
Oh, see, no.
That's insanity.
I used to partake in the foods and all that when it was cheaper. Mm-hmm. When popcorn started getting to be like $10, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a drink. Maybe either I do a big icy, Or I'll do like a drink and a small popcorn.
Bro, the profit margin on popcorn is so freaking stupid.
But it's so good.
Bro, we would have like 70-pound sacks of popcorn kernels. And I believe I got to see like the inventory price. I believe they pay $15 for the 70 pound. That's 70 pounds of seeds. So that's
hundreds.
That's weeks worth of popcorn. Yeah, that's stupid.
That's how they're making their money, bro.
And that was back then. So with the price increases, like, come on, y'all need to chill. AMC.
I feel bad for people that got plenty of kids that want to go to the movies.
It's painful.
I was like, sheesh, bro. I can only imagine if I had 3 kids and I wanted to take them to go see that. Matter of fact, it was kids inside the theater that was watching Ballerina. Them kids could have been like 6 or 7. Like, first off, why are they here? It is too late for them to be out right now. And plus, why are they at this movie?
Kids.
But that's $90 right there. Yep. But everybody gets unlimited popcorn and all that. But still, it's sheesh. Like that's a whole event.
But it's funny that we're talking about the movie watching experience. Because did you get a chance to check out the studio? Seth Rogen?
No, I was gonna start that as soon as I got done with Severance. I try not to do too many at once because I won't finish it.
Okay, it's so good. It's so good.
I've seen plenty of clips though.
Well, I ain't gonna go into detail then because I know
how many
you
episodes
will watch
is it right now.
At least just 8.
Okay.
But yeah, I finished it the other day. But anyone that's been on the fence, if you heard anything about it, go ahead, take that dive. It's a great show. Last episode was by far the funniest. It's amazing.
I can't wait. Seth Rogen was one of those people that I will always support and watch whatever he puts out.
Sure.
Not only that, but you were talking about another show. Oh, I can't remember. We were just talking about it.
Tires.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Tires.
A riot, bro.
Bro, hilarious. It's one of them shows. It's like Workaholics meets The Office meets Parks and Rec. Like it's one of those offshoot comedies where like it's not super deadpan, where like you don't have to have super dry humor, but Shane Gillis is hilarious, dog.
Hilarious.
He's hilarious. Have you ever seen his stand up with him impersonating Trump?
I've never seen him impersonate Trump.
Oh man, I think it's funny, bro.
My God.
He does it so well.
He does it so well. And he looks just like
somebody. I think it's called Kill Tony.
Yeah.
So it's like a panel. So they had one dude. He was acting like so you probably seen him before. He acts like he's Dr. Phil, but this time he's acting like he was Joe Biden, and then Shane was acting like he was Trump. So had a girl on stage, and he was like, "Where do you work?" She was like, "I work at Trader Joe's." And the guy on the mic said, "Trader Joe's, that's what we call Sleepy Joe here. Trader Joe." A lot of people died. I wouldn't have died. Yeah, I'll show you later.
Start talking about tits. Great American tits. Nothing better. Always good. What happened to them?
Mexicans.
But I need to figure out who the other dude is. The son, that's Will, that's running the shop.
Yeah,
I wonder if is he a stand-up comedian as well? Because they play off each other very well.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro, because he the guy that plays Shane, he's in that circle with what's the guy? He was with Brilliant Idiots with Charlemagne.
Andrew Schultz. But he's not
on the show.
He's funnier than Andrew though.
You're right. He the Italian mechanic shop.
Yeah, the WAPs.
Yeah, the WAPs. Oh my goodness, bro. Yes, bro. Yeah, I would not be surprised if he was a comedian, bro. Let's look it up.
We need like another season of that ASAP. Even though season 2 just dropped, I'm ready for the next season. I wish they would bring back Workaholics too.
All right, so Will is portrayed by Steve. I guess it's pronounced Gerben, and
is he Jewish? Because he always cracking jokes about
Bro, why when I typed his name in, it says Steve Durbin Hands. Autocorrect, like it auto finished to Steve Durbin Hands, bro. What the heck? And then followed by Steve Durbin Wrists. Hold on.
Is it cerebral palsy? Is that why his hands is always like that?
bro. Just arthritis, bro. Oh, that's scary, bro.
Damn.
That's scary as hell.
Arthritis?
Whoa. It said if you watch Durbin's character closely, you may have noticed there's something off about his hands. Turns out he has a real issue with them. If you watch closely, you can see they're a little gnarled and misshapen. Turns out Durbin has arthritis, a condition he's been suffering since at least 2021.
Oh, so it's a real, like, he's... Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's crazy, bro. That is just arthritis. That is scary.
And we just picked that up watching the show. I'm like, is he okay?
Nightmare fuel. That's always been like one of my biggest fears, bro. Just getting decrepitly old. It's a privilege, but scary nonetheless. And it does appear, yes, he is a comedian, bro, and a writer.
See, knew it.
Yeah,
knew it.
You caught it.
Knew it. Just like Ryan from The Office, he actually helped write a lot of the Office. I had no idea it was him, the actual guy. But yeah, man, let's get into these current events. The 50's baby mama, Jane Doe. She is some kind of specially stupid, huh? She is a
like we couldn't put that together.
Like she is a special kind of stupid dog. Oh my god, this woman got a $10,000 payment for basically being a hoe. It was like, oh, I'm gonna go get a place to stay for $10,000. What about bills and all that? Bro, these women who sell their bodies, bro, they don't have don't have a brain.
You didn't even say the best part. She got mad when Diddy bought a girl a truck. So then she was like, "Well, I want this purse." Oh no, it was some jewelry, right? Yeah, not even close.
Bro, she is completely like, when I tell you dumb, bro. Like, she sat there and was talking about how, like, she didn't want to do it no more. She was a LeBron James of threesomes. Like, bro, do you hear yourself talking?
Wow, I didn't get that detail. She said she's the LeBron
James of threesomes, bro. She was really proud of how she was able to take three dudes at once. And it's like, that's sickening. And then Kanye gets involved with him and Bianca about their Vegas party and how she was supposedly invited to go and was paid to, sex them up. It's just, what are we doing now, y'all? Like, what are we doing? And this is as recent as even after he got caught up with the whole Cassie video was released. He was still, so yeah, Diddy's going to jail, bro, for a long time.
You know what's really crazy though? Because remember, he's being charged with what? Racketeering, RICO, all that good stuff. Yeah, that boy gone. We lost him, ladies and gentlemen. Man down. But
he snored into the mic.
I thought he would have muted me a long time ago.
I keep thinking you just gonna pop in, bro. Just come in on 10.
I thought you just had your eyes closed. How Jamie be doing?
Then all of a sudden, my eyes.
I was like, well, that ain't rating.
For once.
It was rating, bro.
Don't put that on my dog.
Hey, that's like when I'm back in. That's like when the crack dealer selling crack, man. You know what I'm saying? And the kid that don't really sell crack, he get caught with a little crack. Hey, man, crack dealer, just take that, man. You always got the crack. So we're going to give that snoring to Raiden. It wasn't me, because he always snoring.
All right.
I was a little tired, man. This weekend was exhausting.
Yeah. Want to tell us more?
No, there's not much to tell us. Just, with Father's Day and church, leaving church and going to eat, and checking on my dog, to hang with my sisters, all night, to taking my other sister home and driving home. I didn't get home till after 1. So I've been up since 5:30 in the morning to get home till 1 in the morning. I laid down, I went to sleep. Then I woke up today at 8 for whatever reason.
That's the old man. That's the old man in you.
I don't like it, 'cause then it's like I need a nap.
Like even if I do take a nap, I'm always down to go to sleep. Like before y'all got here, bro, I made some sausage. I made some sausage sliders.
Whoa. Glizzy sliders, bro.
Sausage. I didn't say glizzy. Sausage sliders.
Boy, got the supreme glizzies.
I ate those.
I mean, all that means is that you
supreme
play
you
one
wanted
game.
girthy meat.
Actually, I sliced it. I sliced it real thin,
Hey, yo.
and then I seared it in the pan. And then I cut my Hawaiian bread in half with some barbecue sauce and that topped it off.
Hey, yo.
I played one game of Marvel Rivals and I was like, I'm getting kind of tired. This was 4:30. I laid down so quick. I woke up at 6 o'clock. I said, "Oh, the guy's gonna be here in an hour. Maybe I should get up and kind of look over everything." I get up, come in the bedroom, put my phone on the charger because it was dead. I was like, I'll just sit here and wait till it gets charged. Woke up, it was 7:10. I was like, they'll be here soon. I'll just close my eyes. Went back to sleep.
Went back to sleep.
Went back to sleep.
Wow. But on the Diddy, wow. I was about to say that. Thank God.
On the Diddy tip?
Nah, bro.
You was going to say
I was
that.
about to say that, bro.
You nasty boy.
I'm sorry. But that is supposed to be over
reprimanded
after this week.
Nah, no way.
That's what I'm saying.
No way.
It makes that. I was
No
like, what?
way, bro. There's no way. They got a lot more to talk about.
They have to, because right now there's no case for racketeering or RICO or anything of that nature. You go ahead and get him them sexual assault charges or whatever.
No, it is because if any employee from any of his subsidiaries were involved with setting anything up, then yes, it would be considered racketeering and all that. In RICO.
All right, damn.
Factual.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it does seem to be plenty of that.
Because they try to act like the freak off was just a thing with Cassie. It wasn't.
Right.
We did it with Daphne Joy, Cassie, and supposedly there's a third person supposed to be coming out, but we don't know yet.
It's Ray J.
You think he's Ray J?
I'm joking.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be crazy.
I just saw Orlando Brown going on a rant for Ray J.
That's because Ray J came out talking about he had smashed Sexy Red, and Sexy Red got on social media. Was like, no, you didn't. And so Ray J had to get back on and apologize. It's like, why do people do that, bro? Why you be lying on your dick, dog? Like, that is not cool.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
It's really weird. But did y'all hear about the new Xbox handheld that they're coming out with?
I did.
Yes,
I'm
I
intrigued.
did. Me too.
I'm very
I see what
intrigued.
they're able to do with that.
I wanted to see how it feels in hand, like with terms of like the grip, the buttons, the triggers.
I want to see how much it weighs.
Did say that. I said the grip.
I feel like that joint heavy as hell, bro. Its
it-
design looks like it's heavy as shit.
I mean, what do you want? The Nintendo Switch 2? I heard they're getting bashed.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
I don't like any of the moves on that, bro.
They said the electromagnetic joysticks. They said when you put them against the screen and they snap into place, there's still a lot of give. So like you like bends. Yeah, and they said over time that's going to worsen. They said the joystick feeling, you still get stick drift. They said you have to pay for the upgraded versions of games. So you're not paying the full price. You're paying like $9.99, $14.99 to get the updated version. But so even the updated version doesn't look miles ahead of what they had beforehand. So I feel like this is going to be a bad press release for the next couple of weeks.
It didn't even feel like a real console release, bro. Like
Nah.
when the news started coming out, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe around what? It's in stores.
It's ready to go now.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. Like that, it doesn't feel like it feels like a
Like
Switch
an Apple
Pro or
iPhone
something.
SE.
Yeah, you know
like
what I'm
an
saying?
SE, not a new release.
Or when they put out the OLED Switch, like this does not feel like
Brand
the
new.
next Switch. No way, bro. Ain't no way.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm curious how the PlayStation's handheld.
The Portal.
Yeah, how that's doing.
So the Portal is actually very confusing, bro. I actually had a neighbor that came through, like, because I had been one to, like, I just wanted to see what it's like, and he's like, bro, I heard that you like a whiz with electronics. Can you get this set up for me? Sure. I couldn't get it set up.
Yeah, because it only works on your home network. With your PlayStation, it has to be on the same network.
So here's the thing. No, they actually did add an update, so you can actually
play outside of.
But it has to be like a so not PS Plus, but there's another library of games that's inside of PlayStation Plus, like the PlayStation Now. So those games can be played on a Portal, even if you've never owned a PlayStation 5 ever. You can actually do that. That's what he was actually trying to do.
Almost like a Game Pass, almost like
exactly.
Well, that's not even the okay.
But it still seems like you still have to have a Sony, like you have to have a PlayStation account to make that work. So he still couldn't get it to work.
Sheesh.
Like, yeah, bro. If you're not getting that to play your PlayStation 5 in your house, don't get it.
You might as well play on a PlayStation 5. What's the point of getting it?
Well, so it's mobile, but yeah. For when your girl want to use the TV, you don't want them.
If your girl want to use the TV, bro, that means you ain't playing the game. That's what that means. It makes you want to spend some QT. That's exactly what that means. But nah, I'm a little interested. I'm curious to see the price tag that's going to be attached to it. I would be interested, but I don't know. I still have the Xbox app where I can still access my console at any time. And I just connect the controller to it to my iPad. I can play basically anywhere.
So it's appealing to me since I don't have an Xbox, for one. For two, I actually don't like playing, like even the games I have played on PC. I am not a mouse and keyboard person. I don't like it.
I've tried. I can't do it.
And so the thing on with the Xbox mobile device, they're actually going to let you play Steam games on there too. That's kind of sick. It's a terabyte of storage out the box. That's sick. So yeah, man, I'm interested. If Gears, they already said Gears isn't exclusive anymore, huh? PS5 getting Gears.
No, was it Gears? Yes, because he asked me to play it.
They're making a Gears of War game.
Okay. But yeah.
It's not Xbox exclusive. But I think Gears is still, if they've made a new Gears, I think it'd still be Xbox exclusive.
Understood. Okay. Well, I don't know. Y'all would have to come up with something heavy.
Because the one that's coming out is just a remake of the first game.
Okay.
Speaking of games, y'all seen the new Marvel games that's coming out?
Yep.
Bro, Marvel's deep
In the bag. Oh my God. Between the Invasion, it was like the old school style 2D channel, like left, right, like Battletoads and all that. They have that from Marvel coming out. And they also have like the Marvel vs. Capcom style game.
Yeah, that fighting game.
That fighting game looks
Spider-Man finally has a Spidey sense dodge that's never been done in the fighting games.
Bro, the art styles.
Yeah. It's like cell shading, but not quite. It's like a little different.
Bro, I can't wait to play that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play that. Can't wait to also play. There's another one too that they're coming out with. The Marvel Invasion. What's that one called? Dota. Marvel Dota.
Oh, so they're making a.
There's a third one. I can't remember the name of it. There's a third game that they're coming out with too.
But an arena lane.
Yes.
Nice.
I can't remember the name of it though.
Like League of Legends.
Something like that.
Ooh, that's nasty.
I can't remember the name of it, but I seen it. And I was like, ooh, that'd be nice to play. Oh, wow, they came back. Oh, look at that. But yeah, dude, excited about that. Also, I haven't been playing. Well, I played Marvel today one time, and I lost because team comp. But bro, I'm starting to get a little irritated with that game.
Why, bro? Why are you irritated?
Because after I play one game, bro, if I lose, I have no want to be like, okay, I want to play again. I get frustrated and pissed off. I'm like, I'm done. It's almost like rage quitting because either people I play with are boring, or that's what happened. Somebody backed out of the game. So I had to play like 2 or 3 more rounds with 5 people against 6. And it's like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah, there's been a lot of quitters in Rivals lately, bro, and I do not like that. If you a quitter, please don't put it on competitive at all. If you a quitter, dog, that's my thing nowadays. Just please, just stick to quick play. You can play whoever you want. Nobody even gonna fuss at you because we know it's quick play. When you take that into competitive, dog,
it irks. Irks the living mess out of me, bro.
And it's like you held hostage. It's like, well, shoot, I can't lose my points for quitting. I can't be banned for quitting.
Why can't they like not give us like an AI, like capable to the levels that you're at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're in plat, give me a plat size, a plat capable AI person. If somebody drops out.
You know, one thing that I'm starting to realize with these games, bro, they are like, I mean, of course, it's a team shooter, but I'm even thinking like to GTA Online. Like they are, when they want there to be a group mechanic, then they are going to force the issue and make it so that we don't care how good you are, you will never be anything, and you need to have solid, dependable friends to play this game with. Like,
and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, you just got to have your crew. And y'all go into competitive.
And then y'all go kill. The problem is that I don't play enough, so I'm nowhere where y'all are at. So I can't even play with y'all if I wanted to.
And then there's no crossplay. That'd be hurting us too.
Well, there is crossplay.
Oh, no, not for competitive. Well, okay, crossplay consoles, but like C's on PC. We can't play with him in competitive. It only works PlayStation, Xbox.
Nah, you can do.
Nah.
Not competitive.
Quick play only, sir.
Really?
Dead. Oh, speaking of did you know that you can actually just not vote on the vote ban?
Yeah.
And just not have anything banned? I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm always going to ban Jeff.
Why Jeff, bro?
Jeff's OP, bro. Jeff's OP this season. Between Jeff, Groot. Yeah, Jeff and Groot.
Who'll be your main band targets, Ray?
If we're playing Convergence, then Penny. Otherwise, Spider-Man, Iron Fist.
Y'all scared of Iron Man? Y'all scared of Spider-Man?
Absolutely. Good Spider-Mans are nightmares, bro. Nightmares.
How many good Spider-Mans have you run across?
Too many to count.
Enough.
Right. Too many to count. When Spider-Man isn't banned, and then you hear that, oh, hell, here we go again.
I mean, he's annoying to like sometimes he doesn't always die, but he ain't like a difference maker for the other team.
Shit.
That's like stopping you from proceeding or.
From my experience.
Yeah, I'm about to say, must be nice.
Especially if you play healer.
Yeah. Healer with people that aren't even trying to protect the healers or not playing in formation at all and all over the place.
I can see that.
Yeah, bro. A Spider-Man will absolutely wreck a team that doesn't. That's what exposes your teamwork right there, is when people are good at Spider-Man.
That makes sense.
Really, any dog character. Black Panther, Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm. Which I have a witness. Ray got to see me play a couple matches of Black Panther, dog. I think it's a new thing, dog. It's fun, bro.
DP?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of which, Ironheart's getting ready to come out. Was it June 24th? You said.
Ironheart, yeah.
I'm interested to see that.
I honestly don't think it's gonna be any good.
Hey man, hey man, we're not wishing that. We're not wishing that.
I'm not wishing it.
And we're not even
Unless you speak that evil, Ricky Bobby.
Come on, Ricky Bobby.
It's already filmed. There's nothing I can say.
Oh yeah, it's over by now.
Well,
It's over
but
by
you don't
now.
know what it is though, so it could be anything.
But me saying anything is not gonna change what it is at this point.
It's
It is filmed.
heart of the cards, bro.
It is recorded. I cannot change what it's going to be, Ryan.
You don't know what it's going to be.
Exactly.
But
whatever it is, it's already that. And so I think
we
it might
don't-
not be that good.
but how do you
Me
know-
saying that is not going to make it not be good.
But
Either it's good or it's not.
But you don't know if it's. But you don't know what it is though, so it could be anything.
Exactly. That's why I said I think it's not going to be good.
Why would
I agree with Ryan on this. Actually, I just don't want to put that energy out. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
What energy can I put into something that's
Hey.
already created?
You ever hear the butterfly?
The
effect?
butterfly effect.
No.
Because here's the thing: the filming
Yeah.
is done, but you know what ain't done? Cuts.
That is
editing.
done. It comes out next week.
That don't mean nothing.
No, I mean nothing.
That's done,
They
bro.
can make an emergency change. Yo,
Yo, we're not doing this no more.
Yeah, we not. We
Well,
taking
oh, well.
we
I
taking
have
that
nothing to do with
last
that.
10 minutes.
I had nothing to do with that.
Hey man, we growing, bro. We got a little weight, bro. They might be like, yo, Third Coast said we gonna have to change it because Third Coast.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
He said, yeah,
not
nah.
expecting. Not expecting good things. So I'm looking forward to being surprised. That'd be great. But I doubt it.
You know what? You know what wasn't good? Thunderbolts.
Hey, while we still on superheroes, we did have a user submission for a question. So they said, who do we think would win out of a match between Human Torch and Iceman?
This is a one-on-one fight.
One-on-one fight. I feel like there's not really any debate that it's Iceman. It's like very clearly Iceman.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Human Torch can reach supernova.
But see, here's the thing, though, because I actually did research on this. The way Iceman's powers work, he does not cool things. He's straight up like just takes that energy. So it's like as hot as he gets, he's just gonna like negative that shit, bro. Because he doesn't have to cool more than that shit.
You
He's
can't
just
survive that though. You can't physically survive supernova.
Human Torch.
No, Iceman.
Human Torch can't survive. No, he can survive supernova. Human Torch did something that he can't survive. I don't remember.
I believe it is supernova.
I don't know, bro. I would have to go with Iceman, bro.
Yeah, no. Iceman can't overcome that level of heat.
Why he can't? What's the
Sub-Zero.
It's ice.
It's not just ice.
It's about him as a person, though. He has to be able to live in order to do a move. And then also we saw in I don't know, bro. I can only go on source material. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, go ahead. Look up. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
No, if I hit your VP. What?
ChatGPT broke this apart with science, boy.
What's the science behind it? I looked it up on Pokemon, who had the better advantage, and it's pretty much even.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. It said, the age-old Marvel showdown, Iceman versus Human Torch. It said, so a few stats on Human Torch can reach supernova levels, as Ray said. That's over 1 million degrees Fahrenheit. Hotter than your ex's Instagram post after a breakup.
Well, you got your ChatGPT talking spicy to you.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mine not.
What have you been feeding it?
Exactly. Mine gave me straight information.
Creates
Keep it
massive,
professional.
massive
All that
fire.
extra stuff. What? Talking about my ex. You don't know me.
creates massive fire constructs, fire blasts, and flame shields. Can fly at high speeds, immune to most physical attacks when fully flamed on. Iceman, Omega level mutant. Marvel speak for ridiculously overpowered. Can lower temperature to absolute zero, where molecular motion literally stops. Can regenerate his body from ice particles, essentially immortal if there's moisture. It manipulates water vapor in the air. All right.
Wait, is Iceman Omega level?
Yeah.
Fire, Human Torch is Omega level?
He's not considered a mutant
Right.
because he wasn't born that way.
He said points for Iceman.
Points for Iceman.
He was born with it.
He's Omega level.
Hey, man, I'm just saying.
Hey, Iceman is Omega level, bro.
And yo, hey, look at the durability. Since Iceman takes this, Johnny's heat can melt things, sure, but Bobby survives extreme temps and reforms his body like it's nothing. Versatility. Also the Iceman. He's more than just a freezer. He's literally turned into mist, teleported via water molecules, and taken down enemies on a planetary scale. Potential. Iceman, in full control of his powers, he's borderline elemental god tier.
On mine it says verdict. Human Torch might strike fast and bright, but Iceman is walking extinction event. So unless Johnny strikes first and hard, Bobby takes it with precision and control. That was kind of my point. Like,
Just instantly go supernova.
yeah,
in the fight.
if I fucking heat you up, you can't do anything.
He would have to
He had to vaporize.
Yeah, vaporize him and evaporate all of the water.
Which is easily doable.
Supernova.
With the level of heat that he can reach. I mean, even minus supernova, like, what's 2 levels under that? Ain't that still fucking hot?
But absolute zero, molecules can't even move.
Molecules
bro.
don't move, dog.
Bro, hold on.
I'm just saying absolute zero, dog. I'm just saying. And just while you look that up,
The sun is not even hotter than supernova, bro. So
Yeah, that makes
if I
sense.
can get hotter than the sun without killing myself, you think ice can eliminate that?
he's not just ice.
But I'm saying, like, you have to survive that to even be able to pull off a move to get rid of the heat molecules. How are you going to survive that? How are you going to survive something hotter than the sun?
I don't know. He Iceman, bro.
Hey,
He built
no,
like
bro.
that, bro.
No way.
Hey, I want to hear from the listeners, man. Obviously, we at a standstill. I'm saying Iceman. Sounds like Ryan is edged towards Iceman.
If I had to choose one, I'd be Fire. But I think Iceman wins.
Understandable. Because, yeah, if I had to choose, I would go with Human Torch, too. But, yeah, man, I don't know. Absolute zero at all?
Oh, man.
Because there might be a heat range that's hotter than supernova. That's got its own
Actually,
name.
I take Human Torch. Here's
Okay.
my reasoning.
Okay.
You have Admiral Fujitora. No, not Fujitora. Sakazuki versus Aokiji.
Yeah.
Who won that fight? Aokiji or what's his name? Is it Sakazuki? I always mess his name up.
Akiji got maimed.
You know what I'm saying? He lost a leg.
Yeah.
But did he really lose the fight though?
He didn't lose the fight. He lost that leg. This is good. But yeah, listeners, we want to hear, man. I'm gonna make sure to put a poll with this post, man. Who you think would win? Give us a reason why. But yeah. Y'all heard about the Bernie Mac cast? Well, the little girl.
Yeah,
doing-
but I've been knowing about that. Yeah, dog. She been doing OF for a minute.
That's crazy, bro.
You weren't aware?
I plead the fifth.
I know about the actor that played Vanessa, but not the one that played Baby Girl. He took down the gun. I was using the gun as a weight.
That's what happened. Thank you. Balance. Yeah, man. Crazy world. Not baby girl.
Yeah.
Oh no, baby girl. Jordan. Nelson.
And then these comments, bro. I saw somebody like this post went viral. Someone was like, Drewski is the new Bernie Mac. I think Drewski is just Drewski and Bernie Mac is Bernie Mac. The only thing they got in common is that they both black. And that's it.
No, not even close.
Shoot, what else we got, guys? Or is it that time?
It might be that time. We did a good job. We covered everything. We did.
Yeah. Only thing we didn't do was the Trump parade, and you know what?
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, he doesn't need that much recognition.
Yeah, it never,
Anyway.
never does.
But yeah, it was trash. He tried to ride the 250th anniversary of the military.
Wow.
For his birthday.
While we're recording this, guys, we're currently watching Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Indiana Pacers and Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City Thunder are up 118-104. I personally want the Indiana Pacers to win because everybody voted Tyrese Halliburton overrated, which I think is very disrespectful to up here. But yeah, looking like they might lose this game too. And series will be 3-2 OKC's way. So we'll see what happens with that. Kevin Durant trades are starting to heat up. Well, Kevin Durant trade talks are starting to heat up and develop even more than what they had been. Apparently, only teams in the running are the Houston Rockets, the Miami Heat, and the San Antonio Spurs. But I read somewhere that the Spurs offer was declined, along with the Suns' offer to the Spurs was also declined. So I believe Minnesota's back in the running because there have also been reports that no matter what Kevin Durant has said, the Phoenix Suns are going to make the best deal for their franchise. So, Ryan, how you feel, bro? Do you still want them to come to the Rockets?
Yeah, but we're not giving up We're not giving up two young talents, though.
Yeah, that's been the thing. Well, at least what I think, because of the reports that came out of San Antonio, is I think Phoenix is asking people for too much. They still think they can get a decent haul for him. It's like, no.
That's because of the Bane trade made that possible. But the thing is, Bane is 5-6 years younger than KD. So you're going to get way more value out of him than you are anybody else. Even though I would like KD on the Rockets, I think he's going to come. But I just need Stone to hang his nuts and be like, nope, this is what we got. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, my thing is like you said, I don't want to give up two of our young stars. I really don't want to give up one of them. But I know that's what it's going to take. I'd be willing to get rid of Cam Whitmore as much as I like him. He didn't play last year much. So I don't think we'll miss his presence that much. I mean, not when you bring in Kevin Durant, because it kind of solves the issue that we kind of looked for him to solve, which was when we weren't scoring. It's like, oh, bring Cam in, he can get some buckets. But if you got KD, you don't have that issue. You don't have a bring.
Block?
No, a putback dunk. He flew out of nowhere. So I would be willing to give up Cam Whitmore and I'm guessing Fred. I don't touch Şengün, don't touch Jalen, don't touch Jabari, don't touch Amen. That's how I feel right now.
The problem is making the money work.
That's why I feel like Tari Eason might get cut.
I hope not.
But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not worried about it. I trust my organization to make the right move. I would just really hate to see one of those 4 players I named go.
Ooh, nasty.
All right. So
We got
some gears to grind.
some gears.
Some grinding of the gears.
I'll go first since mine's is super tame. You already know what it's about. Marvel Rivals. Bro, I loaded into a competitive match, man. And we doing our band picks. And so the guy comes on, he's like, ban Namor. It's like, okay, cool. Well, don't mind banning Namor. We'll ban Namor. He gets Namor through. But then on the next one, he's like, ban Hulk. I was like, hey, yo. I was like, no, sir. I was like, let's find something else. We already ruined the team up. I'm not afraid of Hulk. Let's find something else. And he's like, we don't know what they're going to be anyways, bro. It doesn't matter. It's like, okay, well, I want to get rid of Mr. Fantastic. So unfortunately, Hulk and Namor went through. It's like, dang, that's a waste. You know who came out and whipped our ass, boy? Mr. Fantastic had us stuck in the spawn door. I was like, oh, I bet you care now. That's what grounded my gears, dog. I think that that Mr. Fantastic went like mid 40s in 3, bro. Like, spanked us, bro. Yeah, that's all I got.
That sounds like a good time.
Not at all. I believe somebody on the side quit too, so it wasn't even.
Well, that's even worse.
Yep.
What grinds my gears is. Dang, what grinds my gears?
I know what grinds mine.
Go for it.
When you send out a schedule for work and then you call me the day before after you send out the schedule 3 days later, hey, can you come in today? No. Was I scheduled? No. Well, we had a kid to, tell that kid, I'm sorry, I'm not available. I hate that, bro. And they gonna try to make me, I don't feel bad. I told you, I'm not working no summer hours. I'm not working early morning shifts, so don't do it. Well, I get hit up today. Hey, we had somebody change up their schedule. See if you can come in tomorrow instead of your original schedule. Original schedule, I'm not scheduled to come in. So I'm thinking, instead of Wednesday, come Tuesday. Cool. So I say yes. And I said, okay, great. And then so I don't have to worry about Wednesday then. Oh no, you're still scheduled for Wednesday. After I already said yes, thinking it was to replace that day. So yeah, they're not going to get a very nice version of me tomorrow.
That's buns.
I mean, 10:30 is not early, but still, it's my summer break. Let me enjoy my summer break. What you got, Ray?
What grinds my gears is these refs in this finals. It's not a serious grinding gears, but I've just been noticing the way the ball's been called on both sides is a little different. OKC is allowed to initiate contact on the offensive end and receive the benefit of the doubt on the calls, while Indiana, while initiating the same contact, doesn't get any calls. I don't know. It's not looking too fair out there, but, it is what it is. Just wish the game was called a little better. I'm sure they'll make another rule change next season about the way they are calling the initiated contact of an offensive player. Right now, they're just giving it to the offensive player. Oh, you initiated contact while he was out of position. Oh, it's a defensive foul. Like, nah. Not if you initiated the contact. Like, it should be, no call, play on. But OKC has won this game. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
So we'll see what happens next game. I think it's It's Thursday. That's crazy.
The next game is Thursday? Yeah, because they got to fly back to Indiana, so have a day in between. He had 4 points, 0 for 6. Boy was out there getting cardio in.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton was absolute dog dookie tonight. This pretty much summed it up. Just play right here. That was. He wasn't the same after that.
Oh, he's hurting. Oh, I see you with the Bubbles SB Dunk song. Okay, a little style. But yeah, y'all, we love y'all. Appreciate y'all for listening. We out.
Peace. Like and share. Tell your friends.
Hair grease.
Lisa Salters.
Baby mama.